Hit the record button. Bring up the live feed, yo. What's up? Football and video games.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Thursday
we are
on
surrounded
Thursday
by
tonight
pageantry
because
and tradition, and it's
life
clear to
happens
see that college football
video
will be
games
at its best today. And the Broncos ready to get this thing started and open the season. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt.
All right, what are we
They put
doing?
one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test.
You already know. We got to hit up some road rash. There it is.
From their own 31, defense tries to get off the field. Keeps the legs moving. And he gets it up to the 36.
What did you say? We have a 99 overall quarterback, right?
It's a really good sign if they're on offense.
99 overall quarterback.
On third down.
Bring in the pain.
Opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Now from the 36-yard line,
I gotta turn up the.
first and 10.
I gotta turn it up.
He's looking to throw it.
He throws to a wide open man who gets it first
And they
down.
finally haul him down, but not before the good catch.
Advanced audio property.
Nice job by the running back there on that angle route against zone coverage. He wasn't in a hurry. He was able to sort of find the soft spot in the defense and just gear down, make himself an easy target.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50.
As I mix it in.
Looking to move it through the air. And that
Oh
pass is
no!
intercepted.
Oh no! Pick six! Oh
How about that D coming up with a play like that?
no! What happened?
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting
What
the tone.
happened?
Even though it's going to be a long game, let's do this. How about a pick
Yeah,
six?
we're gonna get that now. I told you.
Nice
That's why I'm
job
glad
by
we
the
didn't use
defense
the other
coming out
playbook.
and striking first in this ball game.
And the
Let's
extra point
go.
is
Time
good
to do
at
some road
7.
rash.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six.
Got drafted.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
Yeah, our 99 overall quarterbacks throwing picks to start off the season. Isn't that how it goes? Let's go. Yo, True Light, what's up, man? True Light. Football and video games, True Light.
5. And now
Road
this
rash
offense will
and
take the
beast
field
mode.
again. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
How's your
The
day,
defense
man?
is still
How's it going out
celebrating. I mean,
there?
Such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Football!
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He's got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You gotta give the
Doing good, awesome. You had a good day?
For time to work all the way across lost
You have a
the
good day
field
of,
on the drag route. Against zone
oh, no.
coverage,
Oh, no.
quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Let's see how successful
Have a good day
they'll
with
be
some
on first and
devotion.
10.
Hopefully you got a little bit in, eh?
He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the
Saving
catch.
it.
When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous
No!
after the
It
fact.
bounced
So
me into the
it's
car.
okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground.
Oh, come on. What up, Duke?
One, it brings up
Playing
second
some
and 9.
football. I think everybody came here to see a game of football.
Sometimes they hand it to him, sometimes they don't. I like it.
You know what I
Hand it to
mean?
the wide receiver. A lot of
Football.
times down in the red zone, you're going to get man to man. You
Mania.
didn't get a big play, but I do like the change of pace in the running game.
Well, I just love finding
Yeah.
different ways to get this guy the
Duke,
ball.
you about to
It's
watch
hard
that
to throw the football
WrestleMania?
down this area of the field, but he's one of your best weapons, so be creative and find different ways to get this guy involved in the game.
They'd love to pick up this third down and
Wow,
get
I'm
a
still in
fresh
third
set with
place
first
after
and
that.
goal. They'll go right back to the run.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar line. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
We
On
watched
fourth
a
and
few
seven,
Christian
analytics,
videos
gut feel, or
today.
maybe just wanting
You're gonna
to keep
game
the
later.
offense out there. They'll go for it.
Right now you're just in
And
chill
it's in
mode.
for a touchdown.
Touchdown! Third place?
Throw game, get it working.
Ew, third place. Come
This
on.
quarterback getting a little bit of
You can do
confidence,
better than
passing,
that.
Getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this
There you
offense.
go. You got your revenge.
And he splits
Got
the uprights
redemption.
on the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it by firing one
Who
in
you
from
got?
the
Who you
13
got,
for the
dude?
score.
Who you got this weekend, man? Who you got? Who's on your ticket?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Boise State Broncos offense has the ball for the first time. As dynamic as this guy is on the
Yeah,
outside,
everybody,
Jesse, you know
everybody's-
he's going to be
We're
peeking
just
that
now
way from
finally
the
like
free
leveled
safety
the playing
position.
field.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up.
I mean, we're
so
still-
you can't
we- what,
tiptoe.
we're
You gotta be
89
aggressive
overall
and
or
run in
something?
there, but this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make
Don't get God
receivers
over the
think.
top. That's
Make
all I
them
gotta
know
say.
they're going to be there over the middle of the
We're gonna
field.
go right
You better
after
think
you,
twice
right
about
after
catching
you.
that football.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
That was my day. My day was pretty nice.
It looked like he's going deep, but does a really good job.
We didn't have a whole lot of work today, so I had like a half day of work, and I didn't eat like I didn't eat until later on in the
This
afternoon.
defense is gonna have to be careful.
After
Not
I
only
was
do they have
done
to worry
working,
about this guy running
and,
the football, they've got to keep their eye on
I had
him
a
when he
big
runs
lunch,
routes.
right? Had me
He
some
is a
Chick-fil-A for
versatile
lunch.
back.
And then when I got home,
The inside
dude,
handoff.
I fell asleep. I slept so hard for like 35, maybe 40 minutes. It was the
Defense on that.
like I snapped awake like
Good job. People
I snapped awake like I just came out of a
line
coma.
staying in their gaps.
I don't know what happened.
Just can't do it.
They got
But I got
nothing on the last
home
play. It's
and
second
like
and
my
10.
eyes got
Wants to
heavy
throw. It's Nelson.
and my body got like super relaxed. So I was just like, okay, I'll just lay down on the bed a second and let my body relax. And woke up 35, 40 minutes later, like, oh, shoot, you know. Oh, but it was nice, let me tell ya.
Seven, all the athletes they have.
It
It'll
was
be fun
nice.
to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do it.
Fires into traffic, picked off.
Oh,
Back
man.
on the return.
No, I'm going to get busted. Yes! Hey, there's redemption. There's redemption. Full redemption.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
You just typed that outside the chat window by accident.
Breaks in the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense returns.
Somehow, but somehow.
So my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Needleman knocked me out, bro. I'll get some revenge. Don't you worry. Needleman's got one coming later tonight. I'll get some
They'll
of that.
kick it off and send that defense right back out there.
You already
and try to
know.
Score again after the pick six.
Wow, what the heck is that? hard Mountain Dew live wire?
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Is that like Mountain Dew
Nice
4
job
Loco?
executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State ready to send out that offense.
Okay.
The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about that.
And they
Yeah,
get
I
to
bet.
the quarterback and knock him down
Especially
right
if it's
to the
cold.
16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer.
Maybe I'll have a nice little sip of wine tonight so I sleep real good.
Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
But not till later because I don't want to get a headache. Pretty sure that was corner blitz.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Takes the handoff. It's Wiley. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get
Yeah.
lathered.
I don't want to get got over the top.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Yeah, I forget you only get like 10
And
seconds
it's
to
the
pick up play.
defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Not exactly the ideal
Edge.
situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking for a man. It's Nelson.
Holy cow.
And he was
That is a
drilled just as he
fast
released the pass.
linebacker.
It's incomplete.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to
You are now
throw the
6 months follower of the channel. Nice. Happy anniversary.
Afternoon at the punter. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam
That's
the
pretty cool,
brakes on
True
him.
Light. It's great. I was just talking to a guy today about how long I've been streaming. And I was like, I think it's been like 8 months or so.
That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And
Oh,
welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really
it's been somewhere from 6 to 8 months. So I'm going to say it's probably been 7 months. 'Cause I don't think no, maybe it's been 8. Because I don't think I started the. I didn't start the.
The give to the tailback.
I didn't start the I didn't start the tactics until I had already streamed all my music, and then streamed a whole bunch of.
Right? That's what you got to do. You
Streamed a whole bunch of. Is he talking about the cheerleaders? Dude, I'm saying they look like crap, dude. They did the cheerleaders so bad. Duke knows.
Duke,
if you only knew the conversations we had about how
You
bad
said the
those
girls
guys
are
are.
super off-road or hotter,
You just saw the speed in the open field.
bro. I think the women in Road Rash are hotter than them.
Key to the entire season for this offense.
You said most of them are hoes. Hating on the cheerleaders. Look at how bad they are, though. Look at that, man. They don't even look right. Like, how did we go backwards on graphics? Because look at those women, bro.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd.
Thanks, Duke. He's not going to shut up about this all freaking night now.
All night, we're going to talk about how ugly the women look in this game.
With 1st down to open this period.
Thanks, Duke. Appreciate you.
Terrible. Oh, yeah.
Still?
Looking for a
No
great
block,
kick.
fool! Damn!
Behind the line of scrimmage, that'll be a loss of 3. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to
No,
plan.
it did not,
Let's
because
see
you
what
did
they
not
can
want to
dial
block.
up on 2nd down.
Reese,
It's like, I can't follow you where you're trying to go, because he's trying to come after me.
Let's forget the running game stuff. We're playing a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
You like one,
When they've got him
you like
looking
one
now
cheerleader
to pass.
today?
Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Beautiful.
Really nice job there
Where's
by
my
both
fullback
guys. The
guy?
throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something.
She was beautiful. I never was a cheerleader guy. I was too busy with all the other women.
Sticks it in his belly.
Oh,
They'll
man.
pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. On the doorstep
Yeah,
of
so it's a little
cashing
bit
it in
more
for
of
the
a-
offense.
Yeah.
Fullback's got it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's be honest, Maurice. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football
Don't tell me
is usually
you
in short yardage
typed out
situations.
your
The
whole
defense was
WrestleMania
locked in.
response.
You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with
You
the
had
football.
horrible taste in women.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the
What are you
receiver.
doing? He had the...
Really nice stop there from
What
the
was that?
senior leader.
What'd you call it?
Jet sweet.
Yeah.
Oh. That went the wrong. I was thinking it was the other play that goes the other way. I was waiting.
And he had the edge.
I was waiting for him to hand the ball off to the next guy coming across.
Nope.
He said a poor young boy did not
Here's the
know.
handoff. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first
All right,
half. But I'll tell you
back
what,
at it.
Shown some glimpses of
Back to Hawaii.
Really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
was
Don't be
fast
afraid
speed.
to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
Oh,
running
probably.
it,
He's
throwing
probably
it. It's
gonna get
okay
it a
to
lot this
repeat
game.
plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on the side.
No!
They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge, like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to...
No! Come on!
You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed, his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
One back
They're
in the
trying to stay in
backfield,
the
and they'll
game.
give it to it. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Balls at the 13. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Situation.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Broncos!
He got behind the coverage in the red zone.
And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead.
Oh, well, the
They still
fast
have
dude's
plenty
gonna
of
do
work to
that.
do.
They do, but that's a big score. You
Nope.
don't want to get late and start getting the second half and you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your
Dude, I
side.
feel like
so
it's
you come
going
out with
faster
a good
this
game
time.
and you get the ball next time.
About to kick it away after
It's
scoring
a
the
fast
touchdown.
120 miles per
From
hour.
inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as
Oh,
he
no.
stopped at the 23.
Oh, I
So
hit a
here comes
jump.
the offense returning to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to
Catching
do to get a stop
beatdowns.
here?
There you go, open field.
Afterburners coming. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
I'm going to finish fourth
This
place in
offensive
Hawaii.
line
Come
takes
on,
a lot
pass
of
him.
pride. They're very good at communicating, and they love pushing
Get
fronts
there, get
line.
there,
They're singing
get
on that
there.
last play, breaking
Third
down the long
place.
route, doing it
That was
early in the
close.
season, in the opening game. That sets the tone.
Oh,
for this offense.
And the defense was ready when the receiver tried to trick him on.
You said if she looks good, she must be nice. The poor young boy did not know.
Three-snap
Bro,
motion quarterback trying to get a read.
I knew my lane and I stayed in it. Let me tell you that. I figured my lane out while I was in elementary school because I was like a girl crazy. I was a girl crazy kid. And so I was always going after the girls, but I figured out where my lane was and I stayed in it. And then I played in it. I was major player. And the girls were not afraid to call me one either. But you know how kids are. No, I ain't no player. No. You the only one, babe. You the only one.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
No, she was not the only one.
Into
Touchdown!
the end zone. And it'll be a touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra
said I was
point,
all
they push
crazy,
the lead
too.
out a little further.
That's what I mean. That's being a kid, wasn't it? Though I was being a kid.
And they finish it up with a 15-yard.
Thank God we didn't have the social media that we have today. I don't know how. I feel bad. I feel bad for the kids. They probably can't even have any fun anymore.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and
You
they'll
said the
stop
moment
it
you
at
got a girl, it
16.
was over.
The Bronco offense back out there ready
You went
to
from
give it another
unseen
spin.
to girls.
Running out of time here in the
Girls,
first half. They do have a chance to make this a
girls.
one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of
Dude,
football
I
left,
was
David,
going
but
through,
on this drive, in this 2 minutes
oh, he
situation,
ran
your
past
best
him.
player's got to touch the ball.
And this
I was
could get
going
into
through
pressing mode,
rummaging
right?
through
Like
my
you go into the half, down a couple
history
of
stuff.
scores,
Like I
it
got a
starts
bunch of
to- the pressure
tubs
really,
full of
really
like
mounts. Good
old
opportunity to take
stuff.
some
You
of
know
that
what I mean?
pressure off, get some
And
momentum, energize
dude,
the
I have like a
squad going
shoe
into
box of all the like love letters and stuff I got from girls in school. Bro, so many. Remember how girls used to send you a note and they would fold it up all weird like so it like locked in itself and you had to like unlock it and unfold it? Dude, I still have the papers.
Nelson fires to the wideout.
I kept the receipts, bro. I kept the receipts.
This offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there.
Don't
How about
get
the speed?
beat
After
deep.
he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Trying to find his man on first down. Gets open down the middle. Makes the catch and he's brought down. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Yeah.
He finds his man. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harmon. Good job
keep getting
running
that same
route
spot.
to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And that
There we
incomplete
go.
pass
Break it
caused
up.
by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misconnection, it's
You was the
second
gift
down.
giver, not them. Dude, I have so many. I got so many
He's looking to throw.
old like love letters from chicks.
And here's
Oh, get the ball.
Nope, nope. They all fell down.
back to them.
All five guys that took down the quarterback all fell down.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot
Shoot,
the
wrong
ball
play. Oh, well.
around. Doesn't
Let's
matter
go,
how
corner
many
blitz.
defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together.
But it was kind of humbling because it was like looking at like the way they used to talk to me, bro. Like they used to write notes and just like tell me all about themselves and how they was feeling. And I'm like, man, really?
Because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah.
All right,
nice
let's
too,
see
to have
here.
the defense on their heels, because at this point they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last.
Oh, dang it! They have a
So
guy
I think
deep.
this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this.
That's what I get for spamming.
That QB is lucky that ball wasn't picked. You just cannot lob.
See,
the
they just
football,
don't give you
especially when
time
you're
to
throwing
do
it down
all
the
the
middle of
utility
field.
that you've got to do in this
Let's
game
see what
sometimes.
they've got on second down.
Yeah, you got to have muscle memory and like them quick.
They go to the ground.
I
He
was
has
trying to do
89
something.
yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Lining up, trying to
girl's
convert
like,
this
"Oh, yeah,
third
you're
and
so
short
hot."
from the 40.
You almost threw
Motion,
up.
trying to get the defense to show his hand. He wants
What
to
a
throw.
surprise.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40.
What?
Oh, he's looking to throw. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Tell you
I
what,
have no
coaches
idea what
catch
just
heat
happened.
a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it.
I think I got to start throwing them away though, True Light. I got to start getting rid of all the receipts, man.
And he'll
It's time to throw the receipts away. I got a whole bunch of stuff in the tubs, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, why did I keep all this stuff all this time? I have notes from middle school, elementary school. Man, the cars tonight.
And it's third down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break.
Ran them over right as they got on the bike. But I did find interestingly enough, a folder of like a whole bunch of old writing that I did. That was actually pretty interesting. Like creative writing and stuff. And so I set it to the side like, ooh, I gotta read these later. So I'm gonna read some old writings I did. And they were actually pretty good, man. I was impressed with my creative abilities back in the day.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right?
She went out of her way to lie, got you in trouble, and then went to the parents. Oh no! To try to be cocky.
Let's send it back to the guys at Rice Eccles Stadium.
All because you didn't want to date her. All because you didn't want to date her best friend.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead.
Oh, date her or be a friend. That's that stuff that like teaches you
He was
I had an experience like that, and I think that's what taught me to just like to screw them all, dude. Screw them all. Screw them all, because they ain't got nothing for you.
Find a way to get the running game going in the second.
That was my philosophy. Like once I had the bad experience with the female, they all paid the price from that point on.
So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question.
Called your
about
parents to
trying
the
different
office,
plays.
bro.
I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be.
That's funny.
tougher here
I
in the
actually,
second half so they
I
can
actually
win
took
this
a
game.
girl to detention once because she wouldn't date me. And like we're in the detention office, and they're like, "Okay, why are you guys here today?" And I looked at her and I said, "'Cause she won't date me."
Already trailing by multiple possessions.
Ah,
On third down, he drops to throw.
ooh.
And
Oh, that
he
was
will be
no.
sacked at the
That was in
6-yard
elementary
line.
school. Yeah, elementary school, like 5th grade. We got taken to the office because she wouldn't date me. And the counselor had to play like, then the counselor had to play counselor. And be like, okay, well, if she doesn't want to date you,
So
you're
from
just going to
his
have
own
to
end zone, the
understand
punt
that
is
and
away.
be respectful. And I was like,
Makes
this is
the catch at the
bullshit.
midfield logo. And the return man
She
reaches
knows
the
I
end of
like
the
her.
line, and down he goes. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down.
I was mad, dude. How you gonna not date me?
Why not?
You know I'm hot.
wrong with me?
You know I'm sexy.
What's
The
wrong
give to
with
the
me?
left.
Oh, God.
At the 35, he's
Oh,
open.
boy.
They are
Right?
finding
I
soft
knew the
spots
blocker
in
was
this
gonna do
defense.
that and
He's
run
got
the
it
guy
down to
off.
25.
So I was like, let me
Given
just take the
109
vacated spot.
yards rushing now here in week 1, a solid start to this new campaign. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living.
3 stars
obviously.
on the
That's why he
line.
gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
So I love when you give the fullback the ball. It's kind of a dying breed.
We still have the greatest tight end in college football?
But I like when you reward him for all the unselfish plays he has to have throughout a game.
And you know what I like to see? The evolution in football. Fullbacks become a bit of a dying breed.
come
Now you're
on.
starting to see a few sneak back in here and there.
It's crazy. Football's cyclical, right? The moment somebody
you know
does
I'm getting
something
the
else,
first
you go
down.
the other direction. It just always changes.
See, now you can't be
Let's
bothered.
see what they
I know isn't it
dial
crazy
up
you
on
grow
this
up and you
fourth
grow
down.
out of it, and
Remember,
it's just like,
they're
yeah,
1 for
what was
2
I
so
thinking?
far in this one. They'll try to pick up the first.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
he's brought to the ground,
Nice
but
work.
not before he
Nice
gets
work.
enough for the first down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole.
Right.
That running back, they can't
Oh,
tiptoe,
man, I
they
wanted to
can't
bounce
dance.
out, but no,
Run
he was
north, south,
committed
and get that first down.
Going
Nice job.
in.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Well, because I was watching, a,
On second down, he'll let it fly.
Yes.
I was watching a video
Snap in
on
end
the
zone.
women's
They'll
behavior
throw
towards
on
men
the
they like.
hands,
I
and
still
it's
gotta
a
do defense.
touchdown. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
they
it did.
know what
That
their
shut 'em
defensive
down.
coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
No marriage,
And the
no,
extra
no
point
marriage,
will tack
never
another
wasted
one onto
money.
this lead. And let's
Good
check
life
in with
here.
Kevin Collins
Yatta
in the
boy.
studio.
You
Kevin?
live in the
All right,
good
guys,
life.
A little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Mississippi State is in serious
I mean, if you're able to
trouble
support
right now.
yourself and
I'm
you're
not
doing
sure
good
some
for
folks
yourself,
will be asking
there you
for
go.
A refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville.
Got no drama.
They're
No
trailing by
drama.
21 to East Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas,
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game.
Give me that
They're just
baton.
not getting the push They
And I'll use it on you too. Come up here and get some. Get some smoke.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. He tries to take the top off.
Oh, no! Oh, right at the end of the race.
Good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back.
You want
to
kids
his
by
offense.
40 as a goal you have?
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can back
I mean,
the
you can
ball
be a
down.
sperm donor if you want.
They
And I
always
mean,
secure
just
the
be a
football.
sperm
Great
donor.
job by
I
the
mean, I don't
DB.
mean you have to,
Secure
like,
the
have a
football,
relationship.
force the return.
You can just have a kid out there somewhere.
Feeling some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I don't mean sperm donating. I mean do the deed. But you know, there's no commitment involved. There's women are all like that now. Women feel the same way.
Yeah, the offensive
Make them sign a document up front that says, "I am just donating sperm. You will not be pursuing anything after this date." All you want is some offspring.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith.
And let a single mother raise it. You know they ain't gonna stay single. You know they're gonna have somebody.
You gotta love that.
You know women don't want to be singles who've got kids.
How do you play on third?
They got to freeload on
Prevent
something.
the opponent from keeping drives alive. Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion.
Ooh, that dude
Set up
played
4th
it.
and long. You're gonna get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And that
Was it my turn?
decision will
Jeez,
be
that was fast.
questioned for a while.
Would you have a
Boise
turnover?
State has it back, ready to go to work
Oh,
on
nice.
offense.
But you couldn't do nothing
Mistakes
about
are going
it.
to happen as they did on
Ah.
that last drive. Now, how will they
You
respond?
got to raise a
Jesse?
godly kid.
This is the kind
Well, then
of
you can't
guy
be a
who's
sperm
gonna take
donor,
full
bro,
accountability.
because
That was my bad. That's on
women
me.
who are
I'm
gonna
about
do
lead
that,
this
they don't want
offense
sperm
down
donors.
the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try to impose
never
their
marry a
running
girl
game.
with a kid.
And they
And
try
Todd,
to do
welcome to
this
the
defense,
chat,
and
my
that
friend.
is
How's it
not
going?
happening.
And just a
Football
great
and
job
motorcycle
by
is
the
on the same
defense.
screen.
Nice
Makes you
job.
wonder
Get
if
out
it
up
can
front.
make a game of
Stuff
football on
the run.
motorbikes.
Make them get more
Ooh,
passing
let's go.
situations, but do not let them run the football.
I'll
That's
play it.
101. Stop the run first.
And this offense just can't afford.
I don't know, but somebody can. Well, you know what? I don't think we have the creative juices to create games like that
Oh,
anymore.
what a play!
That was a nice play. He knocked it down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised.
I don't know.
by the
I don't know if they,
third
if
and
people
short.
are
They were
creative enough to
expecting
come up
the
with those
pass,
concepts
took
anymore.
everything
You know what I mean? They've like abandoned creative
Fourth down, and the punt team
anything
sends
with
it the
video
other way.
games. Oh, well, yeah, good.
They had a
Woo,
chance to
they
track
tried.
that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
You
Now
said the
this
kid needs to be
offense is back on
lovable.
the field.
Oh,
These
yeah.
last couple of
You,
drives,
dude,
Jesse,
you
have
drive
been
a
about
hard
the
bargain
defense
there,
making
True Light. That's a
clutch
hard
stands.
bargain,
I
bro.
think for this offense, they can
True
stay
Light, have you ever
aggressive,
heard the
knowing that
story
their
about
defense is going to bail them out time
The
and time
woman
again.
that goes to the,
Yeah, and especially when you go for those.
That's away from one.
Oh, Justice!
Oh, look out, there he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the
first
field. A
forward
big
is
pickup on that one, and the
guy
tackle is
that-
finally made.
Every guy on this
Beautiful throw
floor.
and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the
good
ball
person.
in the air. Nice job of locating
And
the
every
throw and
woman
then hauling
says,
it in.
okay, that's nice.
That
I'm sure
last
it's on the
play
second.
changed everything on
Second
this
quarter,
possession.
all
They've
good
got it first
person,
and 10
and they
inside
make
the
good
30.
money.
He gets it across the 25
Okay,
to the
that's good. Then they go to
24.
the
Give
next
him
play.
5 on the carry.
It's the MO of this
Every guy on
offense,
that
and they
floor
really
is,
put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and
good person,
establish their
makes a lot of
dominance
money,
and their assertiveness, and they've done a good
and
job of that
will,
early in this
like,
game, running the football.
Be a good father or something,
Working the
whatever.
middle of the field, and it's complete.
And then the women are
They
like,
get him on
okay,
the
that's
ground,
cool.
but
Let
it's
me
a
go to the
first
next
down.
one. And they add another thing to it. And finally at the top floor, there's no men there.
Receivers got to understand. Find
And there's
space.
just a sign
My
that says,
quarterback's
this
gonna
is
find
just
me. He's
proof
looking for that
that
space
women
at
are
the same
never
time.
satisfied.
Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Oh! What a spin move!
And they're in for a touchdown.
That was a quick little. You're right. The drives are going quick right now.
Second half of this offense, doing
Yeah, you heard that one. I love that story. It's funny.
This is exactly what you draw.
Just have the
Everything they
football
drew up in the
fired
offseason
by a
has
motorcycle
worked in
cannon.
game one, and
Could
that's why
work.
they are dominating
Set it with a hillbilly league theme and some mudding end zones. It would sell. Oh yeah, it would sell. I'd buy it.
Kick is up.
I'd buy it and play it.
How you gonna run the option though? That's what I want to know. How you gonna run the option?
Dude, if it was a football game where like you were on motorcycles and you had to play the football with the on motorcycles, bro, and instead of a 100-yard field, it was like a whole ass like city block.
From inside his own 5. Really
You gotta have a
disciplined
backpack
job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop.
You gotta and yeah, and it's like the football is like a. It's like it's got like you got like Velcro, so the football can like stick to your body, so you can like shoot the ball out of like a cannon. Everybody has to carry a cannon, and you can like shoot the ball, and it sticks to whoever you know. And so like the way you get an interception is you gotta like veer in front and get the ball stuck to you.
It's Nelson
Yeah, that doesn't sound dangerous at all.
looking down the middle.
We gotta spend like half the stream conceptualizing this game. This dude is really blocking me. Look at this cop.
So many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback and they find them and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back and.
It is so true though. It's so true that women will do that. They will continue to search for a better and better and better thing. And you know what's funny is like they will search themselves to oblivion. And I honestly believe that's why you got these women now. Like I don't know if you like look at your Facebook feed very much, but isn't it interesting how all the single mothers all have the same opinion about themselves and about how men should treat them? They all have the same opinion. All of them. None of them have a different opinion. It's all the same opinion. All the women are the prized possession, and all the men that should be with them should be taking care of them in the same way. They all echo the same shit, man. Shit.
They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now
You notice that good man makes money. They never talk about how they'll love a man even if he's broke, if he has certain qualities. They never talk about that. Never. But you know what? They'll make a baby with him. They'll make a baby with the guy who ain't got no job.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and
They'll make a baby with a guy who ain't got no job but has the looks.
They miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down.
And then 10 years later, they'll be wanting the guy who's got a job, who has his shit together, and knows how to treat a woman. And it's like, what do you mean knows how to treat a woman? Who did you make a baby with? Did that guy not know how to treat a woman? He knew how to treat you 10 years ago. Touchdown!
Sometimes it's players, not.
And they'll be like, and you know what's funny is like they'll do shit like their kid is their whole world, right? And they'll be like, I may have made mistakes in my life, and not realizing that they're referencing their own child, bro. I've made mistakes in my life, but I'll tell you what, I'm the best mother I could possibly be. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. In the same sentence, you just talked about making mistakes, but being a good mom. Wait a second. Hold the phone. Hold on a second. Let me add that up real quick.
I said it.
Let me add that up.
There it is.
Yeah, right.
There it is.
Yep.
If you make them,
If you make them wet, you know how to treat them, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Don't you? You know what don't make them wet, though? 10 years later when you ain't got no job. What happened to the spark?
On first down.
Where's the spark?
Or being a responsible adult. But we don't go out and do anything anymore.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
I'm just hating. You know what, True Light? I'm just hating.
Offense has a second
Yeah, I'm just
down
hating.
play.
Don't get me on this hate, True Light. You clapped a mom's cheek, and the son was almost your age. Whoa, dude.
Cougar!
That's funny.
Cougar alert.
That is funny. I only had that experience
I
like
guess
2
if you're an
times while I was
optimist,
growing up.
The stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback.
The crazy chick? No, because she didn't have no kid.
Second down now as they're
I don't
ready
remember
to
her
go
name, but
back
she
to
was
work.
freaking crazy.
Yeah.
He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Oh,
And the defense settled in,
yeah.
stopped down for a short gain.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the
And I
first down.
teach your kids
They're going to keep this drive
Really?
going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
Yeah,
They
good break.
really could have used that catch there. Physical
Way to
pass
break it up.
defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to
Yeah.
slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups. They were
You
gonna
didn't
have
know
to win
either, just
one-on-one.
met and clapped
They've been
one
able
day.
to
Found
do
out
that
she had a
as
boyfriend
result.
later, shake
They
your head,
haven't
right?
allowed 200
How
passing yards in this
convenient.
game.
Oh, damn
that was
it.
on
They
you.
fucking
For the
do that
first
to me
down.
all the
Well, they
time.
just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's all right.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where
Yeah,
the
knowing
first
exactly
down
where to
marker
go.
is.
No-
He got
knowing
the
how to
depth he needed to
pass
get,
the
so
ball
once he was
as
able
I'm
to make
switching
catch,
the
he already
button.
knew he had it, and now a fresh set of down.
That's what you get for
And
that.
the heat gets home. They knock him down. Back
Truly
to the
can't
45.
trust a woman. You know what, man? I totally get it. I totally
Goodness gracious,
understand.
time and time
And that's
again,
why,
getting to the quarterback,
That's
getting
why I
on the
think the
ground, this
tactics have
defense
become what
had
they
to be
have
very
for
wet.
dudes. Because
Now the
like
offense
you got to
has to
play for
overcome
keeps,
the
man.
negative
And so
play
you
after
got
the
it's that
defense
whole like
comes
if
up
the
with a
woman's
sack.
giving you the signals, that's when you
And
got to
here
like
comes
turn it
the
off and be
pressure,
like, okay,
and
you're
there
giving me
he
the
goes
signals. There
down
must be
again.
something wrong. Because women ain't shouldn't be giving me signals.
From the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level,
Don't be giving
and
me
the
no more
strong
signals.
safety level.
I don't
They're
want your
bringing it
signals.
from all over the field.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Fires on the move.
Yes!
He fires.
What a
across the
play.
middle, and
Oh,
it's intercepted.
offense.
Just a short return.
What a
That would've been
play.
icing on the cake. They
Gotta
got
be
it
single
first
or
down.
no. I don't know, man.
And as a defensive
We'll see
lineman
what
late
happens
the game,
in
man,
my
when
life.
You know it's passion. You're pinning your
I'm
ears
not-
down, trying to get
I'm
to the
gonna-
quarterback, and DBs are trying
I'm
to
gonna
do
take
this.
it,
Have them stats, get the INT.
I'm gonna take it real
nice job
paced.
by this D.
Unless I get
He'll
ambitious
start
on a
this
night.
drive firing. Out of the backfield, he's open.
There's been a couple nights,
He's
True
there
Light,
to
where
make
I've been
the
all
stop, but the
ambitious.
damage
Like, I
has
need to
been
make this
done.
happen.
They pick up the
And you
first
know what's
down
funny
on
is
the
the Lord
fourth
just
down.
shuts me down every time.
And as a defensive guy, it's so hard.
I'm like, I need to make this happen. You know what happens like 20 minutes later? I get tired and go to sleep.
He hits that angle route, cuts right inside.
I think my brain says, my brain something goes through a process like this is the process of making it happen, and in the process and then like breaking it down, I just get too tired. Like I don't want to invest all that, and I'll just go to
He
bed.
made that tackle. If he doesn't make it, who knows, guys? I mean,
So what would a
that might have been
halftime show
touchdown.
be? A set of bikes driven by cheerleaders doing tricks in like Evil Knievel? Dude,
I'm
a bunch
game.
of cheerleaders in the wheel of death, dude. You know what I mean, the wheel of death, that carnival ride where they put like 3 bikes inside and they all do a bunch of circles and shit.
This guy's
Yeah,
been
let me get
special
some
today. Coming into
cheerleaders
this
in
one,
that.
They thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability.
No,
to
I
break
think halftime
tackles.
show would
Well
probably
over
be like
100
mud
rushing yards
wrestling.
in this game, and that's
They'd
why they have a nice lead here late.
they'd bring out a big ass slip and slide.
Wide out in motion. Looking to go
Covered
up
in
top
dirt.
on first down. Shoots it to the
Nice.
left.
Did he hold on to it?
Yes, he
And
did.
it is a chunk play. A
Boy.
huge gain on that one
Oh.
before the defense brings it to an end. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down.
Heck yeah, it's doubly rough. I totally vibe with that, bro. Because adultery after divorce, yeah,
the
right.
red
I
zone,
get you.
looking for a man.
I know exactly what you're saying,
And
bro.
this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
But you know what?
A
I
little bit
think
surprised they're still throwing the
I
football
think
here
that
this
one
late in
verse
the
that
game
you're
with this
that you
kind
might
of
be
lead. They're
thinking
on
of,
first
I
down,
really,
taking
I
a shot,
honestly
falls
think that
incomplete,
he was
but obviously
referencing like the
there's
way
still some
Jews
matchups
did
they
it
wanna
with
take
their
advantage
law.
of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Into the end zone. And
Like their
it's
law
caught
was
for a
like the way their
touchdown.
laws were set up. He's like, this is because of your laws. Like this is how it works.
This home crowd starting the
Get some
season
bikers
off
parachuting onto the
offensive
field as
fireworks,
replacement players.
looking to
Bro,
go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And they did tack on the extra point.
back
by
to
the
getting
way,
my ass
right
beat in
down the middle.
Arizona.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Right at the end of the race. I keep wrecking at the end of the race.
from inside his own 15, looking for room. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Boise State
Oh, that
ready to
card
send
took out
that
3
offense.
people
After throwing
at the
pick
end
on
of the
last
race.
drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle
All right,
these mistakes.
time to give Needleman some
Trying to get a rhythm
business.
in the passing game now on second down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping
I
the
can
play
find it.
alive. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Time to give Needleman the business. Oh, look at this celebration! What is sick? That's new. Yeah, it is.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Yeah! What a play!
Didn't let him get loose on the return.
Wow, dude, that was insane.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're
That
up
was
by 2+,
insane. Let me see the
in
replay.
this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass.
Oh, just went up and was a big man. Road hazards as field traps, subways, large amounts of creativity there. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Try to get the edge with a
Dude,
quick
if it was like, instead of a field, it was like a city, right? Or like it was like a whole, like the city was a football field.
Just trying to get that first
Like an airport runway, or like an airport. Yeah, there you go. Like an airport looking scene. Oh, where it's just a giant road.
touchdown.
Bro, there'd be so much
And this
death.
always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job.
We're like,
to stop it, or I should get to
where
it.
like,
Because this offense
like how do you tackle people?
had themselves a day. And apparently
Like what constitutes downing the ball?
they keep scoring.
Take out the motor.
You gotta do like special tricks where you slide with your bike and like take out people.
Update on what else is happening in college football this
Dude, the
weekend.
bike slides and like
Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team
the
has
bike
lost
tricks would be
anything over
insane.
the years, it's that no lead is safe there.
Totally in a
over
sports
home.
complex in a
They're
parking
up by
lot.
4 over the Royals. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got
I have
you
no idea what I
covered all
picked.
day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Like it, whatever it is.
He threw it away.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
You kicked them off
This
the
guy
bike.
must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game too. Nothing coming
Or
easy.
yeah, the Akira slide smash. That was exactly what I was
The clock is
thinking.
going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why
That's
they buy
exactly
themselves
what I
down
was thinking.
by so much here in the fourth.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He
And
tried.
the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum.
You realize this tackling people is painful, especially on a bike.
Another sack.
The Broncos will try to pick
Oh,
it
they're
back
kicking it
with a
away?
run. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And good
No,
work
I was
by
spamming the
Keep
triangle,
the
too.
return man down on the ground. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like
That's how you do it.
that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had
Each team could have an option for robot riders. Dude, that would be so, that'd be it right there. To keep it PG, there you go.
Throws for
Dang
the
it.
tight end.
He knew what he was doing.
Make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Now on second down after the incompletion. work on that clock. That's 20. He's got space.
Nice
And we
run.
have breaking news. They score yet
Nice
another
run. I mean, that was on a
touchdown.
run. You can't hate.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and
Like, that's a biker that
12 touchdowns. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Cantor. Yeah, as a biker who's wiped out, I don't recommend it.
Yeah, in today's society, they'd be all mad about the realism of it.
Turner will be knocked down.
Remember when video games were all about video games and not video games having to be mimicking real life?
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out.
You remember when games were all about robots battling futuristic other robots and people not caring that they were robots?
That last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense.
Now people are concerned that the robots are too
Negative play
realistic.
on first down, that's what a defense always wants.
The robots are too realistic. Meanwhile, we're trying to make freaking women look even more heinously ugly by the day. You notice that women have devolved in video games?
And that kind of sums up the day. for this
Let's not get back on the ugly women again.
No, we're gonna get back on the ugly
Now you
women.
gave up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week. To
We're
get
bashing
better.
females on this stream.
This was a bad.
And you can blame EA Sports for making such ugly females. It's the game's fault. It's the video game's fault that we're bashing on women.
Good jet sweep pass. And he's a real nowhere man tackle.
Like, what you think I'm gonna do? Do you think I'm gonna
Good job on the defense, seeing it.
like, you know how girls do the BF application bullshit? You really think that dudes are trying to apply to take care of you? What the hell are you? Who in the hell is trying to apply to take care of your ass so you can take bikini shots of yourself and put it on social media all day? Who in the
After taking a shot on second down.
who? I
Daring
mean,
at third.
really?
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not
I
worried
mean,
about
really?
early downs. Still trying to execute
Really,
the offense,
dude?
Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day.
I am not applying to take care of you while you take bikini pictures and pictures in the bathroom with your leg up on the counter like you got something in behind.
So be it. I gotta stay home. Stays home. Makes a great play for him.
You did win a BF application before?
Makes the grab.
I'll apply just to quit.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up.
I'll be that dude to fill out the application, and on the first day on the job, I'll quit. I'll walk out.
Drill and practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
He said, why waste for no benefits? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you threw it right to him because you got hit.
And the ball is intercepted.
Before I take on
And he's
Needle Man.
brought down, and his defense gets the ball back. Rizzo.
And to me, that is the downside
Forget
of
the
a
platonic,
Sometimes it creates so
forget
much
platonic
on the big
BFFs,
play,
right?
But a lot of times you see this ball where the quarterback wants to force it,
Boom.
take that big shot, and be so aggressive.
There's going to be a conversation.
How
after this
fortunate
game
that you
between the
threw
offensive
right
play
to
caller
the
and his
guy.
head coach. The big man's going to be asking why he's dialing up trick plays to turn the football over. That is not what is supposed to happen. You're dialing up the fluke.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He finds a soft spot.
He held on to
They'll
it.
finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically.
You said if you're gonna simp for me, I'll take it.
Put it on the line.
Yeah, we're guys. We like freebies.
Clock starts to come
I like free samples.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, is
Free
that
samples how I know if I want to invest. You know what I mean? Let me get a free sample and then I'll tell you if I'm going to invest. And no, a free sample is not. Go check my Instagram page and you can get all the free samples you want.
And this defense is bringing
No, OnlyFans ain't a free sample. That's window shopping. Because you can see everything.
Doing everything great. You could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just
A free sample is something I can taste
getting the quarterback, being
or
disruptive.
touch
They've been all over them.
or experience. You know what I mean? Experience.
First and second down didn't work out.
Ooh,
And he
yeah.
feels the heat coming in and burning Another sack.
Yeah.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And the Broncos will call on their...
All right, now. Unless I fair catch it or no? No, because the clock, yep.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch, called for and made.
All right, here we go.
Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
All right, Needle Man. Your time has come. I got standards.
Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. And for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the game. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Dang it. Ah! With 2 things left. Blockers could be Harleys. Bro, I think, I feel like there's gotta be tractor trailers in there somewhere, right? There's gotta be like tractor trailer jumps, right? Like, and, there's gotta be jumps and tractor trailers, I feel like. There's gotta be jumps, tractor trailers, and maybe like a cow or 2. I feel like cows are necessary. Cows or deers or something. Are these? Oh, sacks? Yeah, we was making it happen.
5, 7, 9, 11, 16. We had 16 sacks that
Yeah, we had a good game defensively. Aw.
entire farm things, tractors, construction vehicles, tow trucks.
Oh, he wouldn't jump! Come on, Mega Man! That's twice with the two life bars. There we go. I smashed his ass that time. I beat him so bad I was able to screw up for half of the fight. 3/4 and a half, 3/4 screen, half screen, quarter on the runs. Entire city theme. Got to try to make the version of golf carts, mopeds, and scooters. There you go. Oh, dude, you got to have an ATV, specifically 3-wheelers, not 4-wheelers, 3-wheelers. number 4. What are we? We're number 1? We're ranked number 1? What? No way! How are we ranked number 1 when we didn't even get the national title? Jeez. Seriously? Okay. They really are. Yeah, Boise State might have been a fluke.
Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype.
It's Game of the Week.
Both teams come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Boston College Eagles offense comes on the field first today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, he just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This
yeah, you know now I got beat. Now that I beat Needleman, I'm in my Matrix mode now.
First down yardage very near the 40. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
That's all it takes, man. You got to get in my. I got to get in my Needleman Matrix mode.
Dropping back, it's Robinson.
Today is a good day.
Toward the right sideline.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
He'll be taken down, but
we will have none of that.
This guy last week threw a couple
There will be no passing the ball for 70-yard games.
too much confidence. Throwing this ball
We got way too much of that last game. How can we forget the grandmas in their scooter? Oh, dude, the grandma scooters. What is it, the Rascal?
Set up. It's a first down play.
Three-wheeler ATV sounds like a hillbilly stage for sure, no doubt.
And here's the handoff.
Three-wheelers, them big ass thick tires.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants.
Yeah, gotta be three-wheelers. Three-wheelers and grandma scooters.
At the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain way. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense.
I get hit on the last guy.
Play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage and hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield.
Bonus from the cycle stage in a computer hack. If they could have cars play soccer with that, why not bikes? Right, like you're talking about Rocket League, bro. Where's the motorcycles in Rocket League?
First and goal.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability.
They got cars playing soccer. Why can't motorcycles play football? Oh, what an amazing fake that was.
Opens up an underneath
Nice job.
like this.
Oh, it was?
Quarterback makes
Nice.
a good read. Nice first down.
Dude, just straight up motorcycles where motorcycles have cannons, right? And the cannon just shoots the ball. And basically you could just play like you could just shoot almost like blitzball with motorcycles, bro. If you could play blitzball with motorcycles on a
Fields it just outside the goal line.
on like a cityscape.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick.
Catch the J bus.
Fresh set it down to the offense, first down.
I'll fake it too. Go Joe?
Oh no! I said no stinking 70-yard pass plays.
Creates a huge chunk play. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch.
Yeah, I think I have the
Early in this
tape.
game, this
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster.
Yep, I have that tape.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss and 1.
Yep.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to throw. It's Robinson.
Oh, it was in position and everything.
Short gain there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Good.
Gives up on the play, throws it away. And now
Motorized unicycles now.
The good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Gotta be thinking
Dude,
about
straight up.
going for this on 4th and short.
looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team.
You taped Final Fantasy VII's ending when you beat it
And he's got it from
on
40.
VCR. That a boy. Dude, I used to tape myself playing Mega Man on VCR, and then I would like every morning I would eat breakfast and watch myself play Mega Man. While eating my cereal. I'd watch my playthrough from the night before.
There now.
I used to eat, sleep, and breathe Mega Man.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at
I was
the
actually, remember how I was telling you I was reading my old like reports and old papers I used to write?
Beautiful balance.
There was 2 of them that I wrote specifically about Mega Man, and like was explaining how Mega Man is like the best game ever made.
Using his legs. It's Diggs. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I thought he was gonna hold the freaking block.
Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back
He, like, brushed him.
To get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Balloon animal bikes.
Now we're just getting ridiculous.
Now it's like a circus out here. I don't know what I just did. Apparently, apparently the right trigger does something for hot routing.
On the carry, he's heading left.
Yeah.
Swings at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Was a nice job up front.
Mega Man RPG. I have the command missions.
Setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
I just haven't started it up to see what it's like yet. It sounds like a fun game to play through.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Heck yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I've seen it.
He's looking to throw. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Diggs. Big gain across midfield.
Oh, a Battle Network series? Yeah, there's one that's like
It's kind of lost the running back.
it's not a yeah, it's like a turn-based. Grid style battleground map.
Will it be?
Looked pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna go that way. And it's not in man, so
And now the handoff. It's a nice
dang it.
wrap up
Hold
there by
your
the
block.
Well, the defensive
Hold
coordinator
your
this week
block.
all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really
I know,
sound
right?
defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
And he drops it.
Complete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
I'm not gonna lock in on the tight end.
Receiver in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on.
Mesh.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's
Now I'm
really
calling
not.
tight
They had
end.
a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a few.
Mega Man Zero, lots of enemies. Heck yeah.
That interception.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Delivers from the pocket.
Nice. Did he get the first down? Yes.
And a fresh set of downs.
You gotta love it.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute...
It had 10 people. A lot of enemies when you seen it. It had 10 people.
And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football.
I think if the motorcycle football game had robots, you could do all the things with it. You could have mix and match. Dude, you could make the actual bikes would be the robots, and that's what who would carry the football and stuff would be the bikes.
Upgradable and convertible parts.
Yeah, mix and match in parts and stuff.
We'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense.
Forget what. There we go. Is this the one? No, it's not. There we go.
And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert.
Gotta play Unreal Tournament, dude. You know what I'm saying?
On 4th down coming up.
Unreal Championship. Unreal Championship 2.
Looking for the wide out.
Oh! Hold on to the ball. We got a touchdown.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Short throw complete to the tight end. From tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle here.
Missed the jump. How often does that happen? What are the odds?
Plenty of time for some plot
The
twists
flat
here.
cannon. My favorite one was the mini rocket launcher one.
Back to pass. It's Robinson. Airing this one out toward the sideline.
Oh!
The double coverage.
Oh, the defense is mean today. There will be no deep passes.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. Come up with that interception while doing that. That is a big-time play.
Looking to pass here. And he finds a wide open.
Wide open. Is that tight end?
Breaks into the clear.
Oh, so close.
They got him down after a pretty big gain in that
It's
completion.
all right. He made a big
Huge
play.
play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3.
Touchdown!
Well, machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their zones. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
They'll try to add the lead down to PAT.
My turn.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11.
Interception. Deep pass.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Oh.
He's trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
They don't have a choice now. They're
Looking out
one-dimensional.
throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's
He got real
accuracy
scared
and the size of the
for some
tight
reason.
end picks up a nice gain.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play.
Jeez, got the first down, too.
That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to
Oh, come on! What kind of pursuit was that?
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Boston College. No chance to catch him.
This guy can
What
throw
kind
the
of
ball. We see
pursuit
him
was
over
that?
coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him.
Why did he run a half circle inside?
He's so dangerous after the
Yeah, I'll
catch.
dip
This
down
one
and
leads
then I'll
into
catch
the
him
end
from
zone for the
behind. That's how you play
Set
defense.
for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And out comes the offense set to take over here. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback.
Yeah, did you see that dude's forehead and his lips, bro?
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Oh!
That's going to be incomplete.
Can't nobody catch the ball right now.
Brings up 3rd down.
Don't blame the running back on
Not
that
going to
one.
be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
That was a late throw.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line. They got to do a better job of protecting.
Yeah,
the
man.
quarterback. This guy's as good as in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Scanning the field. It's Robinson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down. But
Oh, that was close.
Crucial conversion right now. It's a draw to the
Let's
back.
go, Snake Man!
No corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll kick it away here. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First down play call coming up. How impressive will it be? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call.
No time for Snake Man. I got no time for Snake Man.
It's a first down play.
No patience.
Always looking to throw. Here's the throw.
Ooh, okay. Woo! He's gonna get caught.
A huge gain here.
Oh, breakaway speed.
He's got 99 speed. What are you talking about?
Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
And that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
This game is pretty sweet.
Oh, I just did something else.
Here's the point after attempt.
X on the play.
And the
Yeah.
kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Oh, okay.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
It's my turn? So fast.
Sorry.
Fast drives,
I keep getting turnovers. What do you want me to do about it?
right?
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Get him.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the
Heck yeah.
outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Nick Oquin.
He's Irish.
I was about to
lad.
say, at least he's white. Makes sense with the name.
He's an Irish laddie. Or Quintran.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15.
The boy Nicky.
They'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and we got to give a
Really?
little credit to the defense.
Turbo Richard.
Negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making
what's
them
sad is that might be
one-dimensional.
something
And if that
else.
doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Hey!
With pressure
Yes,
on
sir.
sack, and tackled inside the
Is that
10.
Oquin?
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback. And now
Look at the
it's
dudes
4th
all
and
look
11.
right. They all look normal.
Let's not forget about that. Bind the pass rush enough time.
They got
to
the
get after
facial hair
quarterback.
on right, like their hairstyles are right. All the women don't even make
And the
good
punt
faces.
team
Like their
makes its way
faces
onto
are
the field.
ugly. The faces they make are
Away for
ugly.
the second time.
His name is Turbo Dick, for short. That really is like Richards like to go by Dick, don't they?
It's a foot race. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Last possession,
opening
a
up the
one-play
Yeah, it's been a
lightning
while
strike
since
with a
I've
big
called. There we
touchdown
go.
pass. And the defense
Oop,
make
wrong
adjustments
play.
here. So the first
No,
play of the drive
the-
coming up here.
whatever
Only 2
triangle
minutes to
is.
play before half.
Yeah, whatever.
And looking to throw now on first down.
Wrong guy.
Lost it to the end zone.
Touchdown!
Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense
Thanks for
sets
pointing
you
that
up
out,
in
Drew.
great field position. You're not looking for a field
That was
goal.
fast.
You're looking for a
Yeah, here you go.
touchdown. Give the credit to this
Speaking of
offense for
fast
being
plays,
aggressive and punching
let's
it
go, Battletoads. He said this is just like real life.
Point.
These reflect the hearts of women.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. going to return it from near the goal line.
General Slaughter.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
General Slaughter.
So the BC offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? An inside give now from the shotgun. That game moves the ball out near the 25. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Here's that defense shifting again. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He stopped it, but it's a first down. A running play keeps the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive.
Oh, I didn't know you'd drill him.
Momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Robinson. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. The offense facing a tough conversion. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback drops back. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it breaks up a 4th down.
As the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. When the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is.
For any feminists watching this, all jokes. Do not cancel me, please.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
I don't know if my channel has reached the status of attracting them type of trolls yet.
Right
I just get the spam bots and the weirdo trolls who got nothing better to do than find small channels.
Come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way
I'm not of the status of
having a great day,
bringing in politically adverse people.
Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it with the draw play. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught.
Touchdown!
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
I want some battle toads.
Gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the quick-up. See if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments on the sideline. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Back to throw. It's Robinson. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from
What is his name?
in Salt Lake City.
Hard Knock?
Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Yeah?
Boston College will pick it up to start the second half. Turn begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense drops that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. First down here for this offense. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here.
Oh, it will work.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12.
Oh, really?
Hand it off.
What player are you talking about? Or any pass play?
Gain does not make the first down.
Oh, really?
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. Get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
The backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. See if he can make a play on this return. And the return is tackled by this punt coverage team.
All right. Oh, defense.
Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Harris. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. He hands it off from the gun. stop
Just
right
watch him.
near midfield.
Just hang out.
It'll be a first down.
Look, it's a running back.
The thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. We've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
I was like, I win. Yeah, I mean, who was it? I went and beat Snake Man, and then I had my fill.
This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field.
Now I must have Battletoads.
To the air, it's Robinson. It's an out route, the catch made. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback.
That's all I need is to awaken my Matrix mode. Now the Matrix mode is awakened.
A slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion.
You can go play some other games.
And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about that?
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The defense.
Dang, he has some fight in him.
Of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I just don't know about short games like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football.
Oh, dude was there to make the interception.
That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum. And
yeah, dude could have made the interception for the touchback.
But that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really
right there.
Oh.
Like he looked at the ball as it went past his face.
Now the all-important extra point.
Yeah. Couple of third down conversions.
35-17 deficit.
Oh, really?
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Gotta stop playing man. This is a zone game.
The 10-yard line.
Oh yeah.
At the 22, that's pretty solid coverage there.
I don't know what you've been getting your interceptions in, but
offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry.
Gets the first down.
Gets a first down.
Let's go.
I want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the
First
ball.
down.
He's dependable in picking up first downs.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
Oh, yeah.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great
but
blocking.
no
Great
more than that.
blocking.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Oh, man.
Flag doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I think that
Don't
was
have
a
good
coverage
blocking
sack as
right
much
now.
as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of
Jeez,
them
man,
blitzed.
the
They just
thing
sat
moves
back
so
in coverage.
fast. I'm not ready
The
for
defensive
it.
line eventually came up with a
I
sack.
rarely punt, so I'm not ready for the
Offense
thing to be
back
so
out on the field
fast.
now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. The back's got it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. It's a 1st and 10 play. Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Third down. The offense just for the easy conversion. They're trailing in the third quarter. Scanning the field. It's Robinson. There's a shot toward the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover. It could be the nail in the coffin.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Sticking with the running game. Great move in the open field. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Will he score here? So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead. So you can go back out and
My turn.
continue to build upon that to the finish.
Let's go. Look at them ugly chicks. Those are actually the most decent looking chicks I've seen in the game so far.
Set to send this one away.
Like a normal looking female character.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Oh! Good battle, good battle.
Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On the run.
Oh, with the big man! Oh, with the big man! Yes, sir!
I just don't think there's
Yes,
anything
sir!
The big man with the Matrix move,
Your
dude.
quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
I'll take that.
That was mean.
Give me.
Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense.
That was so mean.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Oh, really?
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, this back
They're
has had a
tackling
great
hard.
day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Am I going to get
Set up now
stuffed
at the
3 yards?
2-yard
I'm not
line.
going to get stuffed
Can
3
they
runs
score
in a
here
row.
the 3rd down play. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And now the defense able to bring him down.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
And they're trying to punch it in here.
There we go.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This
I
offense
can't believe
goes
dude
out.
just
They don't
got
get
up on his
anything.
toes and grabbed the ball.
Executed the play call. And
That was
continued to put
nuts.
points on the board.
I like it.
The
kick is up and
defensive
good.
lineman with a pick.
To their
Yep.
lead.
Would have been better if we scored.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Returner, chance to bring this one back.
That would have been insane.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring it down, and the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves into the 35. 1st down again. Dropping back, it's Robinson. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Pressure is coming. And it falls incomplete. Defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Fourth down, or 4th quarter. Oh, he caught me.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. We'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Boston College. This offense is still clicking.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Oh, man.
And the point after
Oh, man.
Beat you up.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. For his big tight end. He's got it for a big game. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And an incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. So we'll take a timeout. The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down drive. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And the back now goes in motion. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down to 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field.
They overturned it.
Second down play. He snapped it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
That's what you get. You should have let me out.
That's another touchdown for these guys.
Touchdown!
They have had a day that you dreamed about, whether it's quarterback, running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
My turn.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
To dish out pain.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
See, it's so off-putting because the kickoff is so slow, and then the punt is like lightning fast.
Inside the 5.
And so is the extra point.
Yeah.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Boston College offense.
Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down.
Wow, he threw that really far for getting hit at the same time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here. but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Beautiful blocking.
Tackle made after a big gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again.
There's nobody there.
On the left side. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he just throws the ball away.
Lots of throwing the ball away.
He got real scared.
Yep.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, it's Robinson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Right.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up.
Look at the forehead on that one. My goodness.
That's a 6-head. O'Queen. From the clan O'Queen. Nice sack, Lenny.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that is
2 people went up for that.
5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores.
Okay, everybody's ugly in that
for the most part,
picture.
seals the deal for the defense.
Well, he's got the man bun, so.
Yeah, he had the man bun with the ugly forehead.
Out on the field again.
I don't even know what play I picked. Okay.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made across the middle. By the running back.
Oh!
Ghost!
Go, baby!
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
That was the meanest play. That was mean.
Dangerous is this
I thought you were going to run right into the snap.
I know.
Here's an example. You give the
Ghosted it.
out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
Ball back.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
71 threshold. This is like Iowa on steroids.
Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's deep coverage there. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Just now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And you decide to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Right? It's frogs and flies.
All right. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Always looking to throw. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his
touchdown! No way!
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but he's really a wide receiver.
The tight end?
Yeah. His size and speed.
That's what you just did?
Nice.
Extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
And he looks nice there. Is he pooping? He's pooping. That's fine.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something?
I want to try to beat the game. What's up, True Light? Welcome back, man. I'm trying to beat the game.
That's good coverage there.
I think I'm on the last level.
Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Bringing pressure. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today.
You hit him in the nuts. Look at you grab his nuts and smash him.
Have any chance of coming back? And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So a very notable third down for the offense with 29. Back to pass. It's Robinson. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. There's another interception. They're losing track.
Another interception.
He's got some space. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
Touchdown!
So much about
scored like 3 touchdowns in 30 seconds.
Go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. This quick kick picked up by one of the blockers. The coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game.
Oh my God!
This team is beginning to stack.
42. 0 points in the third. Wow.
The ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's
Oh my God!
I like the way that they're
505, 8 touchdowns at the quarterback.
Take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Football game that was a mistake.
19 for 33. 19 completions.
Fullback love. What's wrong with you?
What? No, I had some. Oh yeah, he got nowhere with it. The one time I ran him.
Oh, that's better.
Lots of receivers. 300-yard receivers. Who's in there pooping? 6 interceptions. 4 of the 5.
Yeah, quarterback's on there.
All right. Oh, yeah, he's only thrown 2 picks. All right, hold on. Since we're done with football, we can watch the end of Battletoads. Okay.
Mission complete.
How long have I known Sticks? For like over 30 years. Over 30 years. You gotta strap up. You gotta strap up and be player 2. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, OG friend. Back in the day. We used to play games until like 4 in the morning. We'd start at like 8 o'clock at night and go till 4 in the morning. Heck yeah. We go way back. We got some stories to tell. It's all comic zone, comic strip. Those are some sick moves. Dang, they came right at me. Wow, made it through the level. All right, y'all, that's it for tonight. I gotta get going. It's time to go to bed. Time to get that rest and relaxation. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, y'all, for tuning in, kicking it, chatting it up. True Light, Antar, Duke. Good to see you guys. I hope you have a good night and get some sleep out there. Get some rest. Hope you find some something else fun and entertaining to do. In the meantime, we'll see you guys next time for some Final Fantasy for everyone. For everyone. Probably not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Easter stuff going on at the church. We got a Easter service for like Good Friday, and then I don't know how long that's gonna go and what's gonna be going on afterwards, but we'll see you probably Saturday, something like that. So you guys take it easy. We'll see you later. All right then. Peace.